JAR PR Services, your one-stop shop for business cards, websites, marketing, designs, photos, and more. Visit us at www.jarpr.com and see what we can do for you today. Remember, all you need is in our jar.
JAR Radio is live with John Anthony, Angelica, and Regina.
And you're live on the air with JAR Radio on the Fishbowl Radio Network. I'm your host, Angelica.
This is Regina.
And I'm John Anthony.
And today we have a great show set up for you. We're actually going to have a special guest come in the second hour. Unless she comes a little bit early, she can actually get to co-host with us, and that's Hello Shannon. But just a quick recap of last week. Last week we had Simply Eliza, who was just simply amazing. That little girl could belt. She had some chords on her. She was amazing. I was listening to the archive, which is actually posted on our YouTube channel. That's JAR TuneIn Radio channel. And it's just amazing. I love just hearing her sing, and she's so cute.
She was adorable. I loved her.
She was just a ball of fire and positivity, and she was smiling the entire time.
She was.
She was just adorable. I loved having her. I'm excited to have our guest come in today because I actually think she's Simply Eliza's teacher, if I'm not mistaken, at Septian Entertainment Group. But we also talked about our VIP giveaway, and on Saturday, this past Saturday, we had the Miller family, which was the lucky family and the family we were able to bless, who we got to spoil them, basically, make them feel like VIPs on Saturday, which was awesome as well. They came in, we met them. It was a family of 8, grandma, her 2 kids, and then her 5 grandkids. We got them all dolled up in some cool, cute, pretty clothes. Their faces done, their makeup and hair. Everyone just loved it. The entire time, Mrs. Miller, the grandma of the bunch, she was just smiling, and I loved that.
It was priceless. I mean, seeing the smile on her face throughout the entire engagement with that family was just priceless. I mean, I don't know. And just being the fact that we were able to be able to bless a family such as theirs, to me, that was a privilege. And I'm so thankful that we were able to find a family that was, that really was in need and that should be treated like VIPs for a day. And that's something that we're going to be hopefully trying to do throughout the year at different points throughout the year. So y'all stay tuned for that, and y'all be on the lookout for that. It's going to be our VIP family giveaways by JAR. And the Millers being the first, they're like so excited, and they were so ecstatic with their photos. And I mean, those are lifetime memories that they're going to have forever. And because of that, they're wanting to hopefully by that time be back on their feet, and they want to participate in the next giveaway that we give. For me, that's what this is about. To have a family that's in such dire need and is so down on their luck right now, for them to already be prophesying, to me, it's like prophesying, speaking it into existence, that they're going to be in a position where they can participate and assist us with giving back to others in need and that are in the position that they're in right now. I think that is just amazing. I'm excited. Mm-hmm. I love how everything turned out. That day was truly a great day, and the dinner, they got to go to eat. Although we did have a little oopsie, there ended up being a blackout at the Chili's that we were at that actually sponsored this event, and that will be sponsoring all of our events as far as the giveaways go. There was a blackout. Like, we literally were having a candlelit dinner with them, and that family the entire time still continued to have smiles on their faces, and they were still so grateful and pleased and happy to be there. I can't. That was a perfect family and a perfect start for this this what do you call this? This giveaway that we're going to be doing. So, yeah, that was really amazing.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I mean, you said it all. That day was it's definitely a memorable moment, especially eating in the dark. But that was just memories that we were able to build, not only together as JAR and a family, but with the Millers, and we were definitely privileged to do so. But also, real quick, we have the toy drive, which we have extended to the 22nd, which is this week. The toy drive that we are doing annually to raise, those toys for kids in the Kaufman County Children's Emergency Center who don't normally get Christmas presents. They don't really have a Christmas because they don't even have a home. They're having to rely on the government basically to house them and clothe them and just take care of them just for even their basic essential needs. And if we're able to bring a smile to just even one child's face because of this toy drive, then I think we did our part. Last year was a great turnout. And even now, even though we have extended it, we already have such a good turnout so far. Thank you, Aisha. Bless you. Thank you to Aisha and the Herbalife group in the Art District here in Dallas, Texas. You've already gotten so much so far. I'm so excited, and I got chills whenever I saw your video that you shared with us for the blessing that you were able to provide. But we are still extending it through the 22nd. Again, that's just here in a couple of days. But there's 2 drop-off locations. There's the Nutrition by Design. That's 1430 Dragon Street, Suite 11 in Dallas, Texas, 75207. Or you can come to our office. That's JAR Elite Management's office. That's 9550 Forest Lane, Suite 304, Dallas, Texas, 75243. For any more information, or if you're not wanting to be able to drop off a toy, you can't do a toy, you want to just do a simple donation or a gift card, you can always email us at info@jarpr.com. That's info@jarpr.com to be able to bless a child this year. I think that was everything, right?
Yeah. We also, this is going to be our Christmas special because we won't be back until after Christmas.
Oh, Christmas is Sunday.
Christmas is this Sunday, so
Wow.
we want to send out a shout out to everybody out there. We hope you all have a very great and happy, blessed, loving filled Christmas. For those of you that feel lonely, or maybe you're grieving over someone that recently has passed, such as we are. I mean, we lost my mother this year, and it's just a very difficult time, but we have to remain hopeful and remain in the spirit, and remember that they wouldn't want us to be sad. They would want us to be happy and moving forward and living life to the fullest. I know that's what my mom would want, and I'm sure your loved ones would want as well. So make sure that you are happy and be grateful and thankful that you have your parents. If you have your mom or your dad or both of them, just be grateful. I mean, remember, you are not given tomorrow, and whoever's in your life, whether your parents are around or not, or your family or your friends that act as your family, always remember to tell them you love them, and remember to treat them as such, and treat them with respect and kindness and love, because you never know when those people are going to be taken out of your life. And, I don't mean to get sappy or, make anybody sad or cry. I'm just being honest and straight up. You just never know when it's our time. So don't take that time for granted. Don't take people for granted. Celebrate life with them. Celebrate each other with them. Even if you just make something for them, if you don't have money to buy something for somebody, if you can just draw something, let them know you love them.
Make them breakfast.
Make them breakfast in bed. Massage their feet. Polish their toenails. Polish their nails. Massage their head, comb out their hair, curl it, anything like that. It's all free. and you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to leave the house for it. And those things go so far. They go a long way, and they mean so much to people. I mean, think about just the littlest thing that you would appreciate and you would like.
Even a simple hug.
Yeah, a hug, just I love you, a kiss on the cheek. Just, this is a time for sharing and giving and loving. And, you don't have to have a lot of money. You don't have to be rich, for this holiday. You really don't. It's not about that. It's about Christ. And what is Christ? Love. That's what he is, and that's what he wants from us, and that's what he wants us to do, is to love each other and, be happy, make the most of what you're given. You don't be so, I don't know how to feel when I talk to certain people, or people come to me and tell me this long sob story, yet I see them driving a car. They have money to go and buy, sodas at the QT or, whatever. And it's like, they're still not happy. I'm like, dude, there's like people without a car. There's people without, change to go get a soda. You have yourself, you have your child, you have your, mother, you have whoever you have. Just be happy with that. And remember, there's always a worse scenario, and you don't know everybody's story. So just remember, it's, there's always a worst case scenario than yours. And not only that, just be thankful for what you do have. And, just be thankful.
Because once you realize you're thankful, you'll realize how blessed you are to have what you have and who you have.
Definitely. It's priceless. And I don't know, it was just another reminder this weekend after, being with the Millers on Saturday, just how blessed we are. Even though we don't have Meemaw this year, she's in our heart. She's looking down on us, and she's expecting a lot from us. So we have to make sure we make her proud, let her know we're happy, and we're not gonna, be in our sorrows. I'm really trying to look at it in a positive way and not cry over it all the time. It's just, it's hard. It's really hard. But anyhow, we're going to have a great show today, as Angelica said, with Hello Shannon coming in the second hour. Right now, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to jump into our Jar Roundtable, which I know you love. And you love. So make sure you stay tuned to Jar Radio on the Fishbowl Radio Network in the Gray Bowl. Yeah. And we are back live on Jar Radio. And this is your favorite host, Regina.
And this is Angelica, your favoritist host.
And I'm John Anthony.
And that's
what?
John Anthony.
And I'm John Anthony.
Okay, anyway, now let's go ahead and jump into the Jar Roundtable. Okay, I'll begin with an update on Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna. Oh my goodness. So drunk Blac Chyna beats Rob Kardashian. What the heezy? New details on this couple's dramatic blowout. Let's hear it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and check this out.
Bombshell development in Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna's troubled relationship. An E! News source claims not only are Chyna's leaked text messages where she called Rob fat and lazy legit, but the ensuing fight between the couple turned violent. Chyna reportedly punched Rob in a drunken rage, and then, as we discussed yesterday, she moved out of the house. Now, while we unpack all of this, here's one of the texts. Chyna's comments are in blue. There you see. You probably will get in line.
Oh, so this was actually after.
I don't want to treat him like.
I don't want to treat him like Tyga, but I will.
Well, so this is actually the second part of a text message between Chyna and her best friend Treasure, and it's about beating. So that's the second part of that text message.
So Ken, are you surprised that this got this ugly?
Here's what. There's nothing surprising, by the way. So the reporting that we have, and I mean, this has just become a big story today, because now we get news that it looks like she got physical with Rob, that she beat him, and she was, according to the source, drunk. And the story is that someone had to come and rip her off him because she was being so violent. And this all took place, during their fight. And and my take on this is that I think for the rest of the Kardashian family, looking at this, I just feel as though I don't think they can keep their head straight. I think that they're so all over the place, this couple, that it's just really becoming sad, because I think there would be a titillating aspect to all this if there wasn't a baby.
I mean, I personally am not shocked at all. I was waiting for something crazy like this to happen, because this woman this woman, no offense, but she is nothing but dramatic and looking for some kind of attention. And I mean, it seems like the baby's getting a lot more attention than her. I mean, she's just this over dramatic, lazy, attention-seeking woman. I cannot stand Black China personally. I think it's disgusting that
you really feel.
I think it's disgusting that Rob's even with her, and that she's even considered any part of the Kardashian family. I think she disgusts me, and I mean, this is just even more disgusting. What did he get himself into? I mean, oh gosh. This is going nowhere. This is going nowhere positive. Nowhere. It's pathetic, and it is sad. It is. I'm sorry. This is just how I feel. This is Regina Frega's take on the Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian drama. And you can have your opinion. This is my personal opinion. I am so not a fan, as you can clearly see, of Blac Chyna. She has been nothing. I can't even watch that show when I see her face. I mean, it's kind of hard to watch it. Although I always support the Kardashians, because I love the Kardashians. I don't know why, but I do. It's just hard to watch this show at times because of her. And I mean, no matter what, she's always trying to make it about her. Even in freaking labor, when we tried to watch the show the other day, she's over there all making it about her, oh, is she going to be healthy? Is she going to... I don't know. She was just so dramatic. Ugh. Disgust. I'm so disgust. Angelica, what is your thought on this?
No comment.
Well, you're being very sweet. Johnny Anthony, what's your thought on this whole situation and the whole Kardashian, Rob Kardashian, Blac Chyna thing?
Kind of reminds me of someone I knew whose relationship it was before they met you.
Like who? What?
I ain't gonna lie.
Do what?
Nothing new to me, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just know because I follow Rob Kardashian because I love his sock line. I don't know. I just have a big obsession I just love socks. So I followed him on, or I do still follow him on Instagram and Twitter. And I didn't know about the whole beating up situation or whatever they're talking about now. I just knew that she just kind of disappeared one day with the baby, left him but nothing but an open chip bag or something. She even took all his snacks or whatever. I don't know, but he was just kind of going along with the different memes and jokes that people are putting out there about himself, but he was sharing it on his own social media, kind of just going along with it, which I applaud him with, just kind of showing that no matter what anyone is going to say about him, they're not going to be able to bring him down because of where he's at. He's come so far. So check this out. I know that she's helped him come out of his funk, which, is, I think, a positive thing out of that situation.
But okay, so I'm just now reading. By Monday afternoon, though, Rob was ready to move past the drama. This is a quote from him, supposedly, but his sisters believe it's a fake apology. It says, "This weekend, I was in an emotional bad place, and did some things that embarrassed myself and my family. I apologize, and I'm seeking help to deal with my flaws and issues. He wrote this on Instagram, supposedly. Please pray for me, and I'm sorry, at Black China. You are a great mother to our child, and I love you. So like I said, his sisters are thinking that this is a fake apology to smooth things over with her. And the sisters don't want anything to do with this relationship. They see how fake it is. It's so unhealthy for their brother. And they see how China is using their family for fame and money, and they aren't going to let it happen anymore. Which I don't blame. I think it's crazy. I think it's a sad situation. When you have your life on in the public eye and for everybody to watch, especially, it's really a sad situation. And with them bringing a baby into the whole situation, it makes it even worse. I guess that's what really is disgusting, is that they brought a child into the world together. And so this child is going to have to deal with this for the rest of their life. And I think that any child that isn't put through this situation, for all their life, a bunch of drama, I think it's a good thing. So I think they need to just let this go. It's obviously not going to work between them, so their child doesn't have to go through any more drama. That's just my thought. I don't know. That's all I got for the Black China Rob thing. Anybody else?
I just want to announce, which you probably most likely already know, it's Tony Bennett is celebrating his 90th birthday.
Woo! Happy birthday,
I love
Tony Bennett.
I know. He's just so cute. He seems like he'd be a really sweet person. I love his voice. I've loved following his music career as much as I can, and I have for my 20-some years. But tonight on NBC 9/8 Central, you can tune in, as a lot of people are going to be celebrating his 90th birthday with him, which I think is really cool.
Yeah,
I wish we could see it, but we're not going to be able to see it. But you can tune into NBC. But I do have another story that I think will fascinate John Anthony quite a bit, because he actually really likes Pizza Hut. Wouldn't you say that's one of your favorite places to order pizza, John Anthony? Mm-hmm. Or is it like your ultimate favorite place to order pizza?
One of mine.
Okay, well, Pizza Hut is introducing ordering pizza with a tattoo. Kind of crazy. John Anthony just give me a look like, what? What did you just say? Pizza tattoo? I have a reason to get a pizza tattoo. Well, Pizza Hut, like I said, is introducing this. So, you know how there's the NFC chip to where you can tap and pay with your phone? Well, they've created this tattoo, and there's 40 out right now for different flavors and combinations for meat lovers or all veggie or whatever your favorite pizza is. With this specific tattoo, let's say you put it on your forearm, with your phone, all you simply have to do is tap phone to tattoo, and it's immediately going to send the nearest Pizza Hut your order of whatever that tattoo is corresponding to. Which is kind of cool. It's crazy and weird and creepy at the same time, but it's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
And that's with Pizza Hut. And as far as I know, as far as I know, you can get it now, and there's 40 tattoos as of right now.
Like different types of pizzas?
Yeah. I mean, they always say there's like hundreds of combinations because of all their different toppings. Anywhere you go, if you want just like pepperoni or pepperoni and bell pepper or just mushrooms and cheese or whatever your favorite is, they have a tattoo for it, or a favorite combination. Or meat lovers, I know, is a set in stone one. Hawaiian with the Canadian bacon and pineapple, maybe that's your favorite. They have a tattoo for it. It's basically like a sticker. You just stick it on. It has that NFC chip and GPS on it and connected to it. And that's how the Pizza Hut closest to you will know what you're getting. And the tattoo and your phone combined together will locate the nearest Pizza Hut, sending that information to it.
So, okay, explain that to me again. So you're going to get a tattoo of it?
Yeah.
It's something you purchase?
Yeah, you purchase it. Where?
And like you wear it all the time for the rest of your life?
See, that's the part I don't know. That's why I'm saying it's more. It seemed, from what I saw, it looked like a real tattoo, but because of how technology is, my assumption, don't quote me, my assumption is that it's like a really thin sticker, like paper-like, but it sticks to you. But underneath, because it looks like a pizza, like a literal pizza tattoo. But underneath it, if you look on the flip side, is where all the NFC chips and the GPS locator is on it. So that's why I think it's more of like a sticker. But when I find more information, I'll let you know.
Wow, that's scary to me.
Right? It's scary, it's crazy, and it's cool all at the same time.
What if someone wants to get it on their butt?
That's up to you. You can tap your phone on your butt and order your pizza to go.
Wow. That's crazy.
And it will actually deliver it to you wherever you're at. Just like you order delivery instead of going to the app or going to the website on your computer or phone. It'll just ship it right to you because it knows exactly where you're at because your phone also has a GPS. The sticker has a GPS, so it knows where you're at.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow. Do you remember who used to do that? Wow.
Johnny Anthony?
And we would do it with Mima. Mima would even do it. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav. Yeah. Well, that's kind of crazy. It's weird and crazy. I'm not really sure what my take is on it. I need to think about that, and you find out more information about it. So, the next thing up, so what? Is Drake and Jennifer Lopez, are they really dating?
No.
OMG.
I don't think so.
I don't either. So, let's go ahead and hear this report about what they're saying. Oh, the report isn't saying nothing. It's music. So anyway, he went to go see J-Lo at a concert. And so he ended up taking a picture with J-Lo like, hey, that's all that it was. And everybody's like taking this into some new like that they're dating and
they're
blah, 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 blah,
spinning
blah.
it into entertainment is what they're
yes,
doing.
Yes. It's kind of silly. I wanted to talk about it just because I thought it was funny. And I think it's really kind of cool at the same time that J-Lo is like, I mean, this woman is 45? Yeah, like 46. And she has all these like 20-year-olds and all these guys wanting to be with her and just say that they were with her. It's just kind of funny. It's crazy.
I mean, just thinking about it, not what you're talking about, but with the situation, I think it'd actually be a pretty hit song, a cool song if
them two collaborated.
If they collaborated, and who
Definitely.
knows? Maybe them meeting and the media blowing everything.
Come on, let's go. Come
and
on.
the media
next.
blowing it all up. I think maybe they're like, maybe we should give them something to listen to. So they have a song. Who knows?
That would be cool. I think a collaboration would be cool. What do you think about a collaboration between Drake and J-Lo, John Anthony?
It'd be cool, yes. But I know who is collaborating.
Who?
J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. I like Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who J. Cole is too much. I mean, like, I don't know all his stuff. But I do like Kendrick Lamar. I think he's very...
that's going to sound really good.
He's a great musician, and I think he's pretty good. He's pretty cool. Ooh, excuse me. So, another, rumor, or is it? Mariah dating her dancer. Another 20-year-old dancer. Is this real or fake? I don't know.
Think it's real. I wouldn't doubt it.
They're showing all this stuff, like them at the beach, and all this PDA, and like on stage, she supposedly like gave him this lap dance, and it was like pretty risque. But I think she's just trying too hard. I just don't think that it's real. I think she's trying to make that guy, the billionaire she was going to marry, that is no longer getting married with her. I think she's just trying to make him jealous.
Which you could be right. Wow, the sky looks so cool right now. Sorry.
I really do. I think that it's just all a hoax. I don't think it's real. I don't know. She's just too much of a class act to be with somebody like that.
Well, that's what they say about her and Nick Cannon.
But yeah.
Like, he played such a goofball in all these movies, but yet he got with her, and they actually had a long relationship, had kids. Right. So, I mean, again, that was just a character he played, which he played very well, and we just assume because we don't really know these celebrities, that's just how he was as a person, so he played it perfectly well. But
True that.
You never know. I think it could possibly be real, even if it is just to make someone else jealous. Let's see how long they're going to make him jealous and how much closer they get together.
Yep, you're right. Well, that's enough with Jar Roundtable. John Anthony, you didn't have nothing to put in for the Jar Roundtable?
Christmas is Sunday.
Yeah, Christmas is Sunday. It's only 5 days away. And I actually think earlier you had mentioned in the car on the ride up here that Star Wars Rogue One, which I was gladly able to see opening night on Thursday on my birthday with my family. I'm just saying. They raised like a 1.5 million. How much was it?
155.
$155 million.
Yeah, over the weekend.
Over the weekend.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's crazy.
That's amazing. And the way they did it, I loved the way they did the movie.
Yeah, the movie
and how
was awesome.
It spun into the first movie that was ever released for Star Wars saga, which was Episode 4. It was just a really cool movie. Yeah, it had a slow start, which was, I guess I could walk out and you don't want to watch the rest of it. But because of the story, it just kind of keeps you intrigued. And then all of a sudden, bam, all this action, great ending. They just did a really good job. I loved it.
They did. Round of applause for them. Yeah, that was really cool. So, Español con Angelica.
All right. So, in the spirit of the holidays, I'm going to talk a little bit about Navidad. First on our Espanol is gifts. There's going to be a lot of gifts given out, especially with our toy drive. There's going to be a lot of gifts given out. Gifts in Espanol is regalos.
Regalos. Good job. And gifts in Chinese is
礼品.
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 John Anthony?
Leaping.
Okay. Next.
Christmas lights, which we're going to, because we do this every year, go drive around, see all the beautiful houses, all decorated and decked out for the holidays. I'm excited to see, because we saw them as they were putting out lights. Mm-hmm. We're going to see them all done, which is going to be really cool.
Yes.
But Christmas lights in Español is luces de Navidad.
Luces de Navidad.
Luces de Navidad.
Muy bien.
Okay, let's hear it in Chinese.
圣诞彩灯.
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 圣诞彩灯. Okay. Good job, everybody. Good job.
Our next one is to carol, the actual act to carol. That's cantar alegremente.
Cantar
alegremente.
Okay, now to carol in Chinese.
颂歌.
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 Sango.
Yep. Good job. Next.
Cards. We actually recently sent out our Christmas cards, which actually look really nice.
Yes.
And it's a calendar also. So I'm excited for everyone to get theirs. But cards in Español is tarjetas.
Hi.
Bye.
Hi.
Bye.
Hi.
All I can picture is a piece of pie.
Okay, next.
And last but not least is family and friends. Hopefully you are able to spend this time of year with your family and friends and loved ones, which I am honored and blessed to spend with our family and friends this year. In Espanol, that's familia y amigos.
Familia y amigos.
Familias y amigos.
Okay, let's hear it in Chinese.
亲朋好友，亲朋好友，
亲朋好友。
亲朋好友。亲朋好友。
How do you do it in the Chinese?
亲朋好友.
Okay, so that was our Spanish segment and our Chinese segment with John Anthony. So if y'all want to check those out again, go to our Facebook page, like it, and follow it.
And share it.
And share it. If you are on, excuse me, whoa. If you are on, Angelica's laughing at me, cough, y'all. How rude. Anyhow, y'all like, share, follow us, tweet us, Instagram us, all that good stuff. Today or any day, every day. And y'all listen and tune in from 5 to 7 to Jar Radio on the Fishbowl Radio Network. We are about to take a quick break, pay some bills here on the network, get our special guest signed up and ready and set up and ready to come on the air in the second hour of our show. And what's up, John Anthony?
It's not the 53 mark yet.
Oh, I know, but we are taking our break. We're going to listen to our music and our commercials and get going on that. So don't you go anywhere. Make sure you stay tuned to Jar Radio on the Fishbowl Radio Network in the Gray Bowl. We're going to take off with leaving you to listen to some Calvin Harris and more. Stay tuned.
Hey, this is Ashton Edminster inviting you to tune into Jar Radio on the Fishbowl Radio Network.
Jar Radio is live with John Anthony, Angelica, and Regina.
Okay, John Anthony, who's bringing us? And you are live now on the air with Jar Radio. This is your favoriteest host in the world, Regina Frega.
I'll give her that one. This is your host, Angelica.
And I'm John Anthony.
And that was John Anthony, if you didn't hear him. And we are live in the studio with our special guest that we've been talking to y'all about. Hello, Shannon.
Hello.
And her man, Mr. Camacho. Hello. We are excited to have you in the studio. Thank you for coming in. How was the drive?
It was okay.
Was it?
It was all right.
Where were y'all coming from?
Dallas.
Okay.
So we left early knowing that it was going to be.
Good job.
Very
How hard
smart.
is that? That's what we try to tell everybody, like, give yourself some time, there's going to be traffic.
Especially with all the construction and everything. And
it's Christmas time.
Exactly.
So it went up to a whole nother
and it's
level.
just that time where it is just traffic anyways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good job. Good job. The way we told y'all the way it'll work is we're going to go ahead and talk to you, get all up in your business, find out a little bit more about you and your music, and listen to you sing. See if you really can sing or not.
Well, you tell me.
Okay, we will tell you. So let's go ahead and just jump in. Let's jump in there. Y'all ready?
I'm ready, Freddie.
Are you ready? Okay. So why the name Hello, Shannon?
I don't know. I started my I don't know what to tell you. I started my solo project several years ago, and it started with just me and a ukulele and a YouTube video. Mm-hmm. And so it was my solo project, so I just called it Hello Shannon, and then I started, evolving more musically, taking other people, and then it turned into a band, and it just
stuck.
It just stuck. And it's free marketing because everywhere I go, it's like, hello, Shannon. I'm like, that was funny. No, it literally is like the best free marketing I could have ever asked for. So,
and you didn't even try.
I know.
Which is even more brilliant.
I know.
So I know you said you started your solo project a while back. When did you actually start singing?
I started singing when I was, I think even before I was talking. My mom said that she would come and pick me up from daycare, and I would just be singing with hands and vibrato and all the songs that we, sang in church. And she was like, "Where did you even learn that song?" And then all the kids would be standing around me, and I was singing from the beginning. Like I was talking before I was walking, and before I was talking, I was singing. So
that's kind of cool, right? That is cool.
So with you singing, since you were basically born, what made you decide that you wanted to do this as a career?
I never really thought about anything else. When you're a kid, you're going to be a veterinarian or a teacher or, all of these things. And music was always something that made sense to me. I don't know. I liked math, and I didn't like math. I was good at math. I was good at math, and I liked English, and I liked history, and I don't know. It just sitting at a desk never made sense to me at all. Like music has just always been a calling for me. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, that is.
What genre of music do you sing?
It's I would consider it to be a blend of everything. We call it indie alternative pop. It's because it is pop, but it's not. I mean, I like, folk, and I studied jazz, and I like soul, and I like a lot of things. So I feel like I try to pull a little bit of everything into what I sing. So
that's cool. I like that. I know sometimes I think the genre, like you have, because I know when you're starting out as an artist, you have to get an image analysis, and you got to do all this stuff to figure out where you're going to be in your demographic, so to say. But I think there's been a lot of artists out there that have opened the doors to allowing artists to spread their wings, so to say, and like get into the variety of genres. Like it doesn't have to be R&B. It can be R&B folk, or it can be R&B indie, and it can be so many different things. So I think that's kind of cool because those barriers have been broken, and you're kind of like,
well, the first gig, I know, I like that. The first gig that we ever played was at the Prophet Bar. Is that right?
Okay.
And we had a banjo on stage. Oh, wow. And if you've heard any of my music, especially recently, it's evolved. Not that the banjo is bad, but it just we've definitely taken on more of an electronic feel. Because when I started, I was very much more folky. Folky. It was folk. It was. We had a banjo on the stage and a uke, and everything was live. And now we use samples, and we have synths, and it just kind of took off. So you never know.
That's how you know you're growing.
Yes, exactly.
You're expanding and evolving.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is. So where are you from originally? Like, where are you from? Give us a little bit of your history and your background.
So I was born in Fort Worth. My move to Dallas, actually, in Fort Worth, Dallas is like the dark side. So most of my friends that still live in Fort Worth are like, devastated and are just convinced that we'll move back at some point. But so I grew up in Fort Worth. I went to high school in Aledo, which is 30 miles west of Fort Worth, this little small town, but there was really not much to do, so we hung out in Fort Worth all the time anyway. So I say that's where I grew up because it is. And then I moved out to Dallas several years ago when my husband and I got married. And I never looked back. I love it.
Yeah, there's so much more out there.
There's a lot to do out in Dallas, and it's growing so much, especially with being a musician and growing and evolving. There's just a lot of people to connect with, places to go.
Oh, yeah.
People to see, people who want to see you. So
yeah, the Dallas music scene is incredible. We love it. We've played a couple of shows in Fort Worth, but it's definitely just a few. But I think that the scene in Dallas is definitely more for us and our genre and kind of what we're doing. And
definitely.
There's going to it tonight. Yeah, we're going to Deep Ellum tonight to play it.
Are you really?
Drugstore Cowboy. Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, okay. I think I saw something. Or yeah, tell us where they go.
So it's at this little coffee wine bar in Deep Ellum called Drugstore Cowboy, and they do an open mic every Tuesday.
Drugstore Cowboy.
Okay. Yeehaw.
Yeah. Yeah, so we go play open mic there every Tuesday. We have a lot of friends that go out there, and so the music community in Dallas and in Deep Ellum is really connected. So it's really cool.
Yeah, Deep Ellum is like the artsy place to be.
It's like the new 6th Street in Austin.
It is.
It is. If you go there on a Friday or a Saturday night, whew.
There's a lot of
it's packed.
Well, back in my day, y'all are a lot younger than me. So back in my day, like Deep Ellum was really hype, but there was a certain part of Deep Ellum, like towards the end part where it's all artsy and cool now. That area that used to be like a bunch of like hard rock bikers, like real hardcore. It was scary on that end.
Deep Ellum was shady.
And then the other side of it was like all like the other side of it was like all the Latinos and they're getting tattoos and doing all this crazy stuff. That was the side I would stay on. But there was the other side. Now it's like the whole Deep Ellum has kind of like evolved and it's like renewed and it's really cool out there. I think like it's really cool. I like it now.
Yeah, we like it really
cool. It's cool in the daylight and at nighttime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you can totally walk around at night.
Yeah, now you can.
I
mean, I'm taking my kids. We go to like the art festivals and all that stuff down there, so it's pretty cool.
Well, my husband is also in a band, but he also plays for mine. And I don't remember how many years ago when I came and saw you guys play at that little coffee shop. This was before Deep Ellum was cool, and I parked and I called him because we've been friends for a really long time, and I called him and I was like, "Will you come walk to my car and walk me inside?
Please escort me now."
So it's come a long way in the last several years. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Cool. So are you signed with anyone? And if so, who are you signed with?
I'm not. So we're independent, which is pretty cool because we get to make the music that we want to make the way we want to make it without, stipulations or anything. But it's also challenging because we have to do everything ourselves. All of our own marketing, all of our, Facebook and Instagram and all of that. And
it's time consuming.
It is time consuming, but it is nice to kind of have creative control in that, and then in the music making process as well.
So, John Anthony, that was your cue, but who is your all-time favorite singer and or group?
Oh my God!
Come on, you got to name one. I know you probably got a bunch.
I do.
But one of your favorites. Can you name a couple of them?
Can I name a couple? Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Gosh, Shannon.
I can't. No, so I'm a voice teacher as well, and I ask all my students who their influences are.
So you're a voice teacher. Go there. So where do you teach voice at?
At Septian Entertainment Group.
Okay, wonderful.
But anyway, so all my students ask me, well, who's your favorite? And I'm like, don't ask me. There. I don't even know. I think my top influences are Gunger, Imogen Heap, Kimbra, and Regina Spektor. I think those are my 4 top.
Love the name.
I can listen all the time. So I think those are my top 4 currently. It could change.
Cool. That's cool. I don't know who any of those people are, but Regina Spektor.
I know
Regina, because Regina is a really cool name. I'm just.
Oh yeah. I was like, it is a cool name. I don't get it. I get it now.
So just a plug on Septian Entertainment Group. That's how we were introduced to you all. Mm-hmm. Why did you start teaching there? Why them and why there and why should people go to y'all?
I started teaching there because my husband was already teaching there. He's been there for 9 years. Yeah. So he's been there for a while. That was his job right out of college. And then we actually went to college together for music. And then when we got married, I started teaching there as well. I started teaching voice and some songwriting classes. So I really enjoy it because, it's one-on-one. I feel like I get to help my students, whether they're, 8 years old or 25 or 35 or whatever age, kind of find their artistry. So as a voice teacher, we don't just look at just the voice. We look at, their style and, where their voice fits, tone, texture, stage presence, performance quality, who they are as an artist, not just as a singer, but then also training them vocally. I like to take my students through, really good foundational techniques so that they are prepared to do whatever style they want to do. They'll have the range and the support and all of that. Because, for me, I think that style is secondary to, good vocal foundation. Because if you have a great singing style, but you can't match pitch, I doubt anyone will want to listen to it. Yeah, I don't want to take you so far. But I feel like we do a really good job of training the voice, or, if they take guitar or whatever, and then also helping build their confidence to be able to take on whatever genre or wherever they want to go in music.
That's cool. And what I think is really cool is that last week we had Simply Eliza on, which is one of your students. Mm-hmm. So that just shows the type of work that you do. Watching her, oh my gosh, I just loved her, and I was just waiting for her to crack. I know it sounds bad,
but we've had so many different artists and people who don't have vocal training, and you can just tell. It is what it is. You can tell who needs work, who doesn't, where they need it. And there's always those moments where you usually crack, especially for a little 10-year-old. Mm-hmm. We were kind of like, okay,
it's about to happen, because it was like, go. Is she going to get that note?
She hits it. She hits it every time.
And she's just so confident in it, and it shows. You can hear it.
But she was a delight, just in general as well as on the mic. So that just goes to show how amazing you are.
Well, that's not all me. So I got her when she was 7 years old. And whenever they walk in, I like to take them through a series of warm-ups to see what their voice can do, kind of where they are, what their range is, all of that. And she went through so many warm-ups that I had, because she could do them. And she was 7 years old. I was taking her through triplet scales and all this kind of stuff. And she has a really good vocal foundation. We've built up her confidence a lot. And, she's in one of our select programs at SEPTIAN too. So that's, she's been performing a lot. So she's gotten really good. But she was good to start with. That shot, she was something else. Yeah. She is something else.
Awesome. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I know I'm ready to hear you sing. Okay. Are you ready, or do you need a break? Do you need to get ready, or what? No, what's up?
We're ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
You're ready? Twist the mic and let's go. What are you going to start off with?
How many songs are we doing? 3 songs? 2 songs?
However many we can get into.
Half a song?
Get in.
You want to do one? Yeah. This. Well, he's the guitar player, so I have to ask him what we're doing sometimes. So,
not in here, Shannon. You call the shot. You tell us.
We're playing this song.
Yeah, it's my way or the highway. It's my show today.
So we're going to start with a song called Wander. It's brand new. We haven't recorded it yet. Well, we've recorded some of it, but it's not out there yet.
Is this did you write this song?
Mm-hmm. So all the songs that we're playing today are originals.
Awesome.
Cool beans.
Okay. Well, go ahead and take it away.
Awesome. Darling, we've been wandering for some time, knowing what we ought to be. In the meantime, lacking sense of urgency to ever question why. Losing minutes, counting sleep, most nights to gain the ones we want to keep. In our own time, whispering while the world's asleep, to see just what we'll find. Never knowing, but we're going now. We're going somewhere. Never knowing,
we're going now. We just wonder, we just wonder, we just wonder, till we end up where we wanna be, where we wanna be, where we wanna be, where we wanna be, where we wanna be. Darling, no, we haven't yet reached sunlight, mountains dressed as silhouettes. In our own minds, a whisper so we don't forget what makes us feel alive. Oh, never knowing, but we're going now. We're going somewhere. Never knowing, but we're going now. We just wonder, we just wonder, we just wonder, till we end up where we wanna be, where we wanna be, where we wanna be, where we wanna be, where we wanna be. Never knowing, but we're going now. Ooh, never knowing, but we're going now. We just wonder, we just wonder, we just wonder, till we end up where we wanna be, where we wanna be, where we wanna be, where we wanna be, where we wanna be. Woo! Thank you. Round of applause. That was awesome. I loved it. So when you were writing that song, like where was your mindset? Where did you think that came from, or what were you?
So we, Jonathan and I actually wrote that together. We had just driven to California on a little short tour. So we drove to California to play a show, and then we stopped to play a show on the way there and played a show on the way back. But it was a 22-hour drive.
Wow.
It was me and 5 guys, because we went with the whole band, and it was something. So that, we did that, and then people were at, so what do you, and being a musician anyway, people are always asking, like, what are you doing? Gosh, it sounds so crazy. Why would you do that? But in this industry, you just got to be ready to do whatever. So that's kind of what the song is about. Like, we don't really know where we're going or why or what, or but you kind of figure it out as you go. I don't really know where I want to be, but I know that I'll be where I want to be when I get there, kind of thing.
Yeah, you're on the right path.
Yeah, we're doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
So hopefully we'll get where we're supposed to be.
You will, especially with that voice. You did amazing. I loved it. I love your guitar skills. Amazing job. So you teach guitar lessons, you said? At Septian Entertainment Group?
Yes. I teach. Hi, I'm Jonathan.
Yeah, this is Jonathan. This is the other better half.
This is the other.
Oh, not better half. The other half.
No, I teach songwriting, guitar, and piano.
And voice.
And voice.
He sings too.
Yeah.
Do you sing?
I do.
He's not going to sing today.
I'm not. This is not my. This is her show.
He learned.
I learned.
Good job.
We've been married 2.5 years. I've learned.
Good job, Shannon.
She's smiling real big right now.
Blushing like crazy. I don't even know what to say.
No, but yeah, we teach. We both kind of. It's cool because at Septian, our rooms are actually right next to each other. So I can hear her teach and she can hear me teach. And it's all kind of sometimes, but then sometimes I know like when I'm working with a student and I'll have the music up real loud, like I can tell it's bothering her, or she is like singing with a student and they're singing like really loud, or they're singing "Do you want to build a snowman for the 50th time?"
Well, sometimes he'll be, or when he's working with a student and they're working on their, falsetto or higher range, and I can hear him going, "Ah!" in the other room, and I'm just like, that's my husband.
Love you, babe.
That's my spouse. You can talk because you can hear through the walls. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, so we have fun.
That's cool. It seems like y'all do, and y'all play really well together, and you can just kind of see the love there, whether y'all realize it or not.
Well, we do love each other, so that's a good thing.
I mean, yeah, of course you love each other, but you know how not usually, like sometimes you wouldn't ever know that y'all were together. You know, some people that are in groups and they're husband and wife, but you would never know because it does not, their body language or nothing shows through. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
It shows through.
Well, thank you.
I love it.
Yeah.
Can we hear y'all do something else?
Yeah.
Do it. What are y'all going to sing next?
Do Bluebird.
Let's do Bluebird.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Look at that.
I was going to say that.
Yay. Aww.
Yeah.
How
it's like we finish each other's
sandwiches. We do actually, yeah, we do finish each other's sandwiches. That is something that we do.
And
tacos and cake. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about the song before. Is that okay? Okay, so this song I actually wrote a couple years ago. It was off of the first EP that we did, and then we loved it so much, and it's everybody's favorite song whenever we play live. So we're going to add some stuff, and then we release it on the new album that comes out next year. So I wrote this song because we were engaged, and we didn't have a super long engagement, but we had dated for a couple years, and we had known each other for several years. And I'm really impatient. I'm like the most impatient person on the planet. So I was ready to be married. I was ready for it to happen. I was ready, this waiting period of you're kind of almost married, but you're not. It was a weird season to be in, and you're just ready for it to happen because it's just, I don't like to wait for things, and your wedding day is something to look forward to and also really stressful. So you're just like, let's do it. I'm ready. Let's make it tomorrow. So yeah, I wrote this song. Yeah. So I wrote this song called Bluebird, and that's what it's about.
Cool.
Bluebird fly on wings of fancy, and my, don't you look good tonight? I know for now you're not ready, but I want you to sing just for tonight. Bluebird sings the song of summer, but oh, how cold it is outside. When summer comes, you'll be ready, but I want you to sing just for tonight. Oh sing, little bluebird, oh sing, oh sing, oh sing, oh sing, oh sing, oh sing, little bluebird. Bluebird, how the leaves are changing. The flowers in bloom, they wait for you. A lover's kiss makes way for summer. For when it comes, you'll know the skies are blue.
Woo! That was beautiful. I love the song. This is a song that I've heard several times. Are you okay?
I am
know
so sorry.
No, don't apologize. I love how you kept going. I love that when people keep going. We're going to take a quick break and come back with Shannon. We're going to see would she rather do this or that. And make sure you stay tuned to Jar Radio on the Fishbowl Radio Network.
Hey everyone, this is John Anthony.
I'm Angelica. And I'm Regina. We're the hosts of Jar Radio on Fishbowl Radio Network. Check out our show every Tuesday from 5 to 7.
Jar is jaded and ready to take on the world.
You will hear from upcoming artists, businesses, athletes, and more. Don't miss Jar Radio
on FishbowlRadioNetwork.com. Jump in.
Jar PR Services, your one-stop shop for business cards, websites, marketing, designs, photos, and more. Visit us at www.jarpr.com and see what we can do for you today. Remember, all you need is in our jar.
Jar Radio is live with John Anthony, Angelica, and Regina.
And you're back with Jar Radio on Fishbowl Radio Network. I'm John Anthony.
This is your host, Regina.
And I'm your favorite, Angelica.
Angelica, it doesn't even sound right when you say it. Because I'm the favorite.
That's loud.
I'm the Mary.
Okay, Mary.
Have you ever seen
Remy Michelle's high school reunion?
See? I'm the Mary. No, I'm just kidding.
And you're the Rhoda.
Yeah. No, so we're coming back from break. We just now heard the beautiful voice of Shannon with Hello Shannon. Why, I don't know. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. But hello Shannon. She's here performing with her hubby, which I think is just so sweet and romantical. And she just sang Bluebird and Wander. Bluebird, go ahead and give us a recap on what your songs were. For those of y'all just tuning in right now, she's going to give a recap of her originals that she just sang. And for live feed of what she was singing, y'all can go to our Facebook page or Instagram at Jar Tune In Radio. Go ahead and tell us what your songs were about and just give us a quick recap before we go into Would You Rather.
So Wander was about just not really knowing where you're going to be, or where you're going, but knowing that you're on the right track.
Perfect.
And then Bluebird was about waiting for something to happen and it not being the right time yet, but knowing that it's going to happen.
Love it. I love that song. I think it's beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I really like that song a lot. So, John Anthony, your favorite segment. Go ahead and kick it off. Would you rather?
Would you rather sing with the Beatles or Nirvana? And
why? The Beatles.
Why?
Because they're the Beatles. Oh my gosh. And my husband would just die. He would pass. Actually, if I was asked to sing with the Beatles and he wasn't, I think I would die.
I most definitely would pick the Beatles too, because they're just so awesome. And I mean, I love Nirvana, but they're just not.
They're not the Beatles.
They're not the Beatles.
When we were in England this last year, we did a little like European acoustic tour, and we about died trying to take an Abbey Road picture because it's an actual street.
Yeah, it is.
It's not like a tourist attraction. It's a street. And we, I think he's going to pull it up. So I'm standing in a pothole in the middle of the street while it's raining, and there's cars like zooming by. And so we took and you don't want to give a phone to a stranger.
Yeah, no.
So I took a picture of him, and then he took a picture of me, and then we like photoshopped it together.
Cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, and then whenever we were in Liverpool, we went to, oh my gosh, what was it called? The name of the Cavern. The Cavern Club, which is where they played,
performed.
And we saw, their memorial and like all that
that's
cool
awesome.
stuff. So definitely the Beatles.
I'm jelly.
I know.
Go ahead, Jay. Oh, yeah. I want to do this one. Okay, so would you rather have Michael Jackson's dance moves and no voice, or Christina Aguilera's voice but no rhythm?
No rhythm?
Yeah.
Like, no, you can't dance worth anything.
Okay, but you can like sing in time.
Yeah.
Okay. Christina Aguilera's voice.
And no rhythm at all.
Yeah.
Like no dance.
Oh, you haven't seen me dance. It's already that's already the case. I'm not like a pop star who gets up on stage and does choreography. Like I tell my students when I'm teaching them, like I am not a choreographer. I'll give you some like basic stage moves, and that is all I got. You don't want my choreography, or do you?
He's like, no.
No.
Okay, go ahead, Johnny.
Would you rather go on a world tour with the New Kids on the Block or J. Cole?
J. Cole.
There's your answer.
Okay, so New Kids on the Block.
Who's J. Cole?
J. Cole. He's like I think is he R&B?
Yeah.
Is he R&B, Jay, or is he like
He's R&B.
rap? Okay, I really don't know either. So I wanted New Kids on the Block, and then he added the J. Cole, obviously.
J. Cole is popular.
Very popular. He just
released an album.
So I probably heard him. I don't know. Probably him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've seen New Kids on the Block. And
I know all their routines because I have rhythm and I'm a dancer. Like I like dancing, so I know
That's
all
when she
the
was
routines.
younger.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, go ahead, Jay.
Would you rather have unlimited money and have a year taken off of your life after you spend $20,000, or be given $1 million at once?
Did you get all that? Okay, so would you rather have unlimited money? You can just spend.
But every 20,000 you spend, you lose a year of your life.
Or be just given $1 million at once, one time.
The $1 million.
Right. I said the same thing. That's what I would choose. Why would you choose that?
Because I want to live.
Right. Exactly. Okay, because you would burn through. I mean, man, my life would be short.
Right? No,
if you know you have unlimited and you don't have to think about it, I'd be giving so much money away. Like I would. I'd be trying to go save the whole damn world, but then I'd die so quick it wouldn't even matter.
Yeah, I'd be like, here's all the money, bye.
You're okay, but I'm dying. I would pick that. What would you pick, Angelica?
I don't know.
Now that we're saying that,
well, I mean,
because earlier she was saying the other one.
Unlimited money, because I would be trying to help so many people and try to.
It
make
costs
a big
so
difference.
much money to help people. You saw what happened.
I know, but I love seeing their reaction and being able to see that light on someone's face just by making that big of a difference.
Well, you could get $1 million and still make a huge difference.
Exactly.
Because you can do a lot with $1 million.
You can invest.
I don't have $1 million.
Exactly. You could invest. You could put things in place that will bring in revenue. Mm-hmm. Such as charity organizations or something. And I would do the $1 million. Johnny, what would you do?
It depends how long I would have to
See,
live.
now you're thinking, both of these kids, when we were doing the question, they were like, oh, we do unlimited money. I'm like, mm-hmm. I do the $1 million.
When you get older, I think you realize, like, life is short.
Exactly.
That's fine.
If I were to pass at like 18, I'd rather just get the $1 million.
You would pass fast because you waste so much money. I'm just saying. So, okay, there was one more, so we're going to ask you real quick. Would you rather know the date you're going to pass away or know how you're going to pass away?
Oh.
That's deep.
I don't know.
Just got real.
Either one would totally. I'm
She's like, yeah.
No, I'm a control freak and I get really anxious. So I think either way, I would stress out. I don't know, because if I knew how I was going to die, I would probably avoid all of those things.
Exactly.
But if I knew when I was going to die, if I knew when I was going to die, I don't know. I think I'd rather know when, because then I would just go crazy because I knew I wasn't going to die yet. Right? Yeah.
So you want to know when?
Like if I knew that I was going to die of pneumonia, then I would go skydiving and bungee jumping and all the things that I'm afraid are going to kill me now.
True. Right? I guess that's true. I didn't think about it like that.
Well, there you go.
There you go. Well, with that, before we have to get off the air, I want to hear you sing another song. Would you bless us with singing another one of your originals, your mini originals to choose from, and tell us why you wrote this, or how this song came about, what it's about, and all that good stuff.
So this song we actually just released as a single about a month ago. We wrote it together. We were in the studio, and he had so my husband, who we co-write some things. I write some things by myself, but then he produces everything. So we were in the studio, and he had an idea for this like cool vocal part, and then gave it to me and was just like, let's see where it goes. So we started with the actual arrangement of the song, and then we started writing it. And it was hard for me to write it because I was just feeling a lot of the pressure of the music industry. And just being an adult and all the things that, you are expected to do and you have to do in order to make things happen for yourself. So it's not the pressure of bad things, but it's just, there's just so many things that you have to do to get to be where you want to be. Mm-hmm. And I was just kind of feeling the weight of that. And so that's what we ended up writing about. So the song is called Pressure.
Boom ba ba bum, boom ba ba bum bum bum, boom ba ba bum, boom ba ba bum. Hush now, careful what you say, dear. Don't you know you're on display here, and every move you make can be used against you. You can't afford to fail when you're the one for sale. So do what you can to keep from folding under the pressure. You know you're wearing thin when it's pulling at your skin. Pressure. When you feel it building up, a little bit's enough. Oh, it's enough. Smile, dear. You know you're on your own, and right here is where it all comes closing in. And every move you make can be used against you, and will be used against you. You can't afford to fail when you're the one for sale. So do what you can to keep from folding under the pressure. You know you're wearing thin when it's pulling at your skin. Pressure. When you feel it building up, a little bit's enough. Pressure, pressure. You know you're wearing thin when it's pulling out your skin. Pressure, pressure. When you feel it building up, a little bit's enough. When you feel it building up, a little bit's enough. Pressure, pressure. Pressure, pressure. Pressure, pressure. Pressure, pressure.
That was hot. I like
really
that
good. I
song
loved it.
a lot.
Thank
Wow. That was amazing. Like, I liked it.
Thank you.
I liked it a lot. So you said this is going to be coming on your new album. This is going to be released when?
The new album will be out in the spring of 2017, but that song is actually already available on Spotify, iTunes, and all streaming services.
Awesome. So before we leave, I'd like for you to go ahead and everybody that's just tuning in, we are here with Hello Shannon. And I would like for you to give us all your social media. Let everybody know how they can stay in touch with you. Go like, check out, follow, tweet, all that stuff you can do with all her social media. And tell us where you're going to be tonight as well.
Well, tonight's just for fun. I mean,
but still, if you want to see her live tonight and whatever your next gig is, let us know what it is today and right now.
So our next actual gig is on Thursday. It's actually on Facebook Live. So we're doing a little. Cool. Last year we did a like a Christmas holiday online concert, and so we decided to keep it up, and it's our second annual Christmas spectacular, so we'll be singing some songs from our living room, kind of like a living room show kind of vibe, and that'll be on Facebook Live, so you can like my Facebook page, and then that will be broadcast there from our living room to yours, and then
that's cute. I like that.
And then for social, I do have a website, helloshannonmusic.com, which has all of the links to all of our social media. But if you don't like going to websites and, seeing my face like really big on a lot of different pages, then you can go to Facebook and like it. It's just Hello Shannon, or facebook.com/HelloShannonMusic. Twitter and Instagram are both _Hello Shannon. And then I'm also on Spotify, and you can follow me on Spotify.
Oh, cool! That's cool.
So you can just look me up, Hello Shannon, on Spotify, and then just hit subscribe. So does that?
If you want to see some really funny Snapchats.
Oh my gosh!
Okay.
Yeah,
she Snapchats all the time.
All the time, and it's so ridiculous. Has nothing to do with my artistry or whatever, but they're just super silly.
She has a famous bat voice.
Any of the voice changing filters that come out, like I've done a bat one and a reindeer one.
Snapchat. I'm trying to get better at it for business.
I love it. I think it's hilarious. So you can follow me on Snapchat if you want. It's Hello Shannon Cam.
Cam, C-A-M?
C-A-M.
Awesome. Well, y'all make sure to go check her out. Thank you so much for coming to the studio and singing for us. We hope you have a fabulous Christmas.
Thank you. You
and
too.
Everybody, thank you for tuning in and supporting us. Make sure you tune in next week between 5 and 7 for our year-end New Year special. Also, make sure you remember that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And with that, we are out.